I'll give you $100 if you could give me evidence those charges
I
were
don't want your
dropped.
money.
How much would it take me to pay you to unpack the laptop to be able to look it up?
So when did we become the world's police?
The moment that we signed the Budapest Memorandum with Ukraine stating that if they denuclearized, we'd protect them if they were invaded.
So does this go back to where Biden said we won't release the money unless you fire this guy to protect his son?
I want you to show me proof that it went specifically not to the Clinton Foundation to spin, because they're a non-profit foundation that spins money, right? T-Bone, why'd you vote for Trump, man? Let's talk about it.
Why not?
Why not? Bad economic policy hurts anybody making under $400,000 a year, which means it definitely hurts you. Bad foreign affairs, tariffs on allies, hurting our economy, hurting their economies. Russian agent, literally bowing the knee to Putin, sucking the ring, kissing it too. He's also a rapist.
Hold on. You give like 3 or 4 reasons right there. Let me respond to those before you go on, just so I don't lose track.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is he a Russian bot?
He's a Russian bot because he's doing everything that a Russian bot would do.
Because of the fake Hillary Clinton scandal that said he was working for the Russians? I mean, what's your evidence? You talk to all these people about evidence and facts. What's your evidence that he is working for the Russians?
So what would he be doing differently if he was a Russian asset? Nothing, precisely. Releasing sanctions on Russia, making Putin give no concessions to Ukraine.
Whoa. No, he put more sanctions on Russia than Biden ever did.
No, right now.
Prove me wrong. Put your money where your mouth is and prove me wrong.
The claim that I made was right now he's releasing sanctions on Russia, which is true. The press secretary announced that they are considering releasing sanctions, and that is accurate information.
That's in response to the recent negotiations with the Ukraine-Russian war.
What concessions did Russia make?
Concessions to what?
To Ukraine. What concessions did they make?
I have no idea. I haven't seen.
Because they didn't make any. Exactly, it's a Russian asset.
What concessions did Ukraine do?
About half their fucking country. That's what.
No, it's not half their country.
Wait, Ukraine isn't Ukraine? Now you sound stupid.
So when did we become the world's police?
The moment that we signed the Budapest Memorandum with Ukraine stating that if they denuclearized, we'd protect them if they were invaded.
So does this go back to where Biden said we won't release the money unless you fire this guy to protect his son?
Wait, no. He asked them to fire a corrupt. He asked them to fire a corrupt prosecutor, right?
Why is he corrupt? Because he's investigating the company that was investigating his son.
Give me any evidence. Give me any evidence.
Yes.
Give me any evidence.
What do you mean evidence?
I could give you 3 pages of search results that the prosecutor in which Biden asked Ukraine to fire was a corrupt scumbag, and he's just advocating for a better democracy in Ukraine.
If you say you support critical thinking like you do.
Yeah.
Are you going to deny that his son did not work with Ukrainian business people to generate wealth?
I'm actually completely unaware of Hunter Biden. I've never
looked into it. Of course you are.
Listen, man, I'm being serious. I actually haven't looked into Hunter Biden that much.
But you're going to get on here and spew all this shit about Trump, but you're not going to be like, oh, Hunter, I don't know nothing about Hunter. He didn't do nothing wrong that I know of.
Wait, no, it's very possible that Hunter Biden did things wrong with Ukraine, but I'm pretty sure it's literally been proven false, but I've just never put the time to research it.
It's called pay to play. Okay. Pay to play.
If it's pay to play, then
when your dad is the president, you make millions of dollars.
Okay.
And it's just simple.
Okay. Wait. If you don't like involving money in politics, then how come you voted for the guy that gave the richest person alive a private study and suite in the White House?
You talking about Elon?
Yeah. I'm talking about Elon and the fact that there's like 10 people on the Trump administration that have a net worth in the billions.
Absolutely. Let's go there.
Pay to play is like literally Donald Trump's entire fucking get down. Okay.
Prove it. What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah. Because he fucking paid billions to run for president, became president, tried to rig the outcome of an election once he learned that he couldn't just get his way there through natural support of the people. And then he tried to install himself for a second presidential term. And when that fucking failed, right, then he tried to pay an election integrity committee millions of dollars to find any evidence that the 2020 election was stolen to him, in which he then tried to take to 63 courts to convince them that he won. They all agreed that he lost, and now he wants Russian oligarchs to pay. Wait. You think what Donald Trump has admitted to?
How much money did Kamala Harris pull in for her campaign?
How much? Over $1 billion.
Yeah, over $1 billion. And where did it get her?
What did it get her?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I have a question. What did Donald Trump's campaign get him in 2020?
I'm trying to explain to you. The money that has been going out through the federal government, like through USAID, all that shit is being channeled through the back end back to the Democratic Party.
You're insane.
It's proven. It's proven.
If it's proven, I'm guessing there'd be proof, right?
And there is.
Okay. Could you give it to me?
What do you need to know?
The proof?
The money that was paid out to these different organizations throughout the world were the highest paid donors to the Democratic Party.
Oh, okay. So it went back into the
so you're telling me that because Trump
back into nonprofits. I'm pretty sure like the one thing that I fucking heard is like the Clinton Foundation, and they got some aid for humanitarian help in the country
that they all gave to Chelsea Clinton.
And I'd appreciate.
That's funny.
It.
She never had a fucking job in her life, but
I'd
she's a
appreciate it if you
millionaire.
let me finish. Could you let me
finish?
finish?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll sit here and sip on my bourbon while you go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
Yeah. So where's your evidence that like the Clinton Foundation for like I think the $50,000 in funding that they got put that money back into the pockets of the Clintons and wasn't spent on humanitarian aid, which is the reason for the existence of the nonprofit?
Did you say 50,000? Do you not know how to do math?
I'm unaware of how
Where
much
the
money.
fuck did you come up with 50,000? It was millions.
Okay, millions of dollars. So where's your evidence that was put back into the pockets of the Clintons compared to spent on humanitarian aid?
Chelsea never had a job, but how is she a millionaire?
Who the fuck is Chelsea? God, I want evidence that
Bill and Hillary's daughter.
I want you to track the money that was given to the Clinton Foundation by USAID and give me evidence that particular funding was put back into the pockets of the Clintons.
When you get somebody on here that actually pays attention, that debates you, you start to struggle. Who is Chelsea? It's Bill and Hillary's daughter.
Okay, well, the reason why I don't know who Chelsea Clinton was because Bill was president before I was alive.
Well, that's your fault. I mean, what? I can't help it. You want to sit here and debate shit and call out people's ages and birth dates.
I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. Okay.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Should it be harder to become a citizen or president?
I would. Citizen, of course. Citizen.
That's like saying it should be harder to be an employee at McDonald's than the CEO of McDonald's. It should be harder to be a fry cook than a CEO. Is that your thoughts?
Well, no, because in order to become president, you have to be a U.S. citizen.
But there should be like more barriers to entry to the Oval Office than citizenship, right?
No, because those barriers. Once you become a U.S. citizen, those barriers are like the barriers of becoming a U.S. citizen. Once those are met, then you have more access to becoming whatever, any part of government.
Okay. I'm just simply asking you if there should be like higher levels of security clearance to be a citizen or president.
Well, of course, security clearance, yes, president.
So which means it should be harder to become president than a citizen because there's higher levels of security clearance, right?
Correct. Now you
understand. Do you think that a rapist should be able to become a citizen?
No.
And because there should be higher security clearance for the presidency, a rapist shouldn't be able to become a president either, right?
But there was no proof of that. Those charges have been dismissed.
Are you just lying to lie?
No.
Yes, you are. You're just lying to lie. Why are you lying to lie? What? No, they were proved in court. A jury agreed that Donald Trump was guilty of raping E. Jean Carroll. What do you mean the charges were dismissed? You're lying for like no reason, seemingly just lying to lie. I know that you just made that sentence up in your head. Okay, so you admit that you were lying to lie?
No, I'm just agreeing to your bullshit. So
No. Were you lying to lie?
No, Dean, I don't know. I don't lie. I'm not a liar by nature.
Wait. Then give me evidence that these charges were dismissed.
I can't get to Google to look that up while staying on TikTok. So.
Wait, do you have like a laptop or anything?
Well, honestly, I do, but I'm in the process of moving. I'm moving tomorrow, so everything's packed up.
Oh, wait. How much would it take me to pay you to unpack the laptop to be able to look it up? Like pay you if you could give me evidence. Like, how about this? I'll give you $100 if you could give me evidence as charges.
I don't want your money.
What? Why not? Who the fuck wouldn't want free money?
Honey, I do taxes for a living. I get people free money all the time.
What?
Money? Huh?
You're a CPA?
No, I'm a tax preparer for the IRS.
You work for the IRS?
I do.
Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear, you're an IRS okay. All right.
What about DOGE? What do you think about DOGE? I think DOGE is good.
Well, I think the sentiment of cutting wasteful government expenditure is good. I think that DOGE is, not doing the best job they could, especially when you consider that it's not headed by partisan. It's just headed by a partisan, a-hole. And then on top of that, Donald Trump kind of cancels out all of the spending that they're cutting by simply spending more than they're cutting. Kamala Harris would have been better for government expenditure, even though she didn't have DOGE, because Donald Trump wants to spend an absorbently higher amount of money than she did, canceling out the downward pressures of DOGE.
So you don't think the DOGE showed a lot of corruption in the government?
No, you're just calling spending that you disagree with corruption, and I think that's kind of weak.
No, I there was this one thing I saw. It was like Haiti. I guess like half of the money was they didn't know where it went, and it was supposedly like the Hillary Clinton Foundation.
Can you just respond to what I said, bro? Like you're not responding to any of my arguments, and it's pissing me off. So you asked me how I felt about DOGE. I told you how I felt about DOGE, and tell me why I went wrong. If you care about wasteful government,
right now, I'm telling you, Haiti. They literally sent money to Haiti. This was on DOGE, and it was showing. And then half of the money did not go to Haiti. It went to somewhere else.
Where'd it go to?
Another politician. And that's where...
Wait, what politician did it go to?
The Clinton Foundation.
Wait, the Clinton so it went to Hillary Clinton?
Yes. Well, It could have went to any of them.
So do you have any proof?
Yes.
Elon
says this.
I want you to show me proof that it went specifically not to the Clinton Foundation to spin, because they're a non-profit foundation that spends money, right? But I want you to show me that it goes specifically to the Clintons themselves.
Okay, can you do this for me? Because I'm on the phone. I can't.
No, I'm not going to do your homework for you. You give me evidence for your claims.
Elon's the one that said this.
Elon's word of mouth? Okay, I have a question. Do you believe E. Jean Carroll's word of mouth when she said that Donald Trump raped her?
I don't want to talk about grape right now.
Why not? Answer my question. If Elon says something and you believe it, when E. Jean Carroll said something, did you believe her?
Because Elon's a businessman, and I feel like he knows a lot about the economy and where money goes.
So just answer my question. Did you believe E. Jean Carroll?
I don't know, because I don't pay attention. I just pay attention to the economy, man. I don't know. Wait.
You don't know, but she said it. I thought that your standard of evidence was a claim, word of mouth.
Oh, but it's different from a businessman about the economy than a businessman talking about grape. Like, I don't know what he knows about grape or what this woman did.
Wait, E. Jean Carroll held Donald Trump liable and convinced you not. No, you listen to me. E. Jean Carroll was able to hold Donald Trump liable in a civil court of law and convince a unanimous jury of 9 with a preponderance of evidence submitted to the court over the case of 2.5 years. So do you believe E. Jean Carroll?
Dean, I don't know anything about that case.
Okay, but you do know that she had enough evidence to convince a unanimous jury of 9. Okay, and that's not enough evidence for you. But then Elon's word of mouth is. Don't you think that's a little bit hypocritical?
Okay, maybe I was wrong about that one DOGE claim. I got another DOGE claim. Can you tell me if it's right or wrong?
No, I want you to respond to my counter argument against DOGE.
I don't know anything about that case, so I can't respond about it.
That wasn't even my original counter argument. My original counter argument was the case that we'd have lower government expenditure under Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, even considering DOGE.
Okay.
So if you care about wasteful government expenditure, you should have voted for Kamala Harris.
But what about when they're on DOGE, it discovered that they were funding terrorist groups? They're sending money over there. That was on the DOGE page.
What terrorist groups?
That money was going into the middle. Dude, it's all on. I wish I could bring up the information, but look up what the DOGE has a huge.
What terrorist group? Tell me their name.
It was like something with ISIS.
So they're funding ISIS. I want you to give me evidence that the
It's
American
on the
government was
DOGE
funding
thing.
evidence.
I see you look up evidence all the time.
No, I'm not doing your homework for you. I'm going to give you exactly 5 seconds to tell me that you're going to give me a source, or I'm going to kick you and move on to my next guest.
Why?
Why? Because you're making unfounded claims, you're not responding to what I'm saying, and you're refusing to provide me evidence and acting as if that is my burden. Right? Also, not to mention that the DOGE website is not a reliable standard of evidence. I do want to point that one out, that the DOGE website, they've actually revised their own claims after being called out by independent fact checkers insofar as them falsely reporting government expenditure, 12 times now?
So you would think that number, like, you know how you could look up the nation's debt, right? And the Doge clock is on there. You think that number is false?
Yeah, insofar as the canceled contracts that Doge is reporting, it's already been proven false 12 times. Their biggest 4 contracts were all proven to be false by New York Times, and then Doge revised their biggest 4 contracts and took them down off of their website because there was public records that demonstrated that they were lying.